Hello and welcome to the business segment. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji Riafe. President Mahama has impressed on the Bank of Ghana the need to ensure depositors affected by the DKM Diamond Microfinance saga are reimbursed. The president said this among other key economic issues when he delivered the State of the Nation address yesterday.
The president also tasked Parliament to expedite passage of the Deposit Protection Bill towards ultimately sanitizing the microfinance sector in the long term. Making specific reference to the DKM saga, he blamed the microfinance crisis on the central bank.
While our laws place this matter squarely in the ambit of the Bank of Ghana, government has a concern for the poor and suspecting Ghanaian clients who deserve to have been protected by a more robust inspection and supervisory regime by the central bank. I'm aware that the Bank of Ghana has commenced liquidation proceedings in respect of DKM, and I believe that this process should be part of a comprehensive package that looks at the protection of the livelihoods of especially small depositors without rewarding the reckless conduct of the microfinance company. This August House has a role to play in fast-tracking the Ghana Deposit Protection Bill, which would protect small depositors' funds in a similar situation like this in the future.
President Mahama announced 800 megawatts of power has so far been added to the country's generation mix. If this statement is anything to go by, this should be good news for businesses as they can now be more assured of regular power supply for the operations. Regarding the oil sector, he mentioned that over $200 million worth of contracts have been awarded to some 321 indigenous companies out of the 400 in the upstream sector. In the agri sector, President Mahama revealed government has initiated moves to boost the production of coffee, palm oil, and share for export to the benefit of the economy.
The government, through the Ghana Cocoa Board, intends to increase Ghana's annual coffee production from the current level of about 6,000. If you didn't know it, we export coffee. We export about 6,000 metric tons a year. We intend to increase this from 6,000 metric tons to 100,000 metric tons in the short to medium term. The government, through Ghana Cocoa Board, is promoting coffee cultivation in areas considered as marginal for cocoa production. Communities like Techiman, Wenchi, Bechem, Onkranza, Atebubu, Kwame Danso, Drobo, Akomadan, Ofenso, Jamase, Mampong Ashanti, Ketekrachi, and Dambai are being targeted for aggressive promotion of coffee cultivation.
President Mahama also reiterated government's commitment not to overspend this election year. According to him, this year's budget deficit target of 5.3% of GDP calls for such greater financial discipline.
So away from that, businesses may be enjoying more regular power supply now than some months ago. This is, however, coming at a higher cost, especially following the tariff increases, forcing some businesses to be folding up. Bread and wine restaurant at Osu, for instance, has announced plans to shut down due to what it deems a series of high electricity bills which have negatively affected its operations. In an exclusive with Joy Business, assistant to the CEO, Ben Reduminta, said the decision follows failed attempts to resolve the issue with the ECG.
We have started having this problem ever since they changed the meter at Bread and Wine Restaurant. Recently, I and the CEO went to ECG to talk about the increase in tariffs, and the CEO wanted them to come here and check if the problem is from us. They came, we didn't hear anything from them, and he was trying to close down since the ECG bill is even more than our rent we pay here. Recently, January bill came of about 30,500 and something above cedis, which was outrageous. So that was when he decided to close down the company. First we were paying 6,000, it went to 9,000, then 15, 16, but recently 22, 24. Even during when we were on the load shedding, the bill was, it looks like they fixed a bill for us. Whether we run on generator or not, it's still 2022 until January it went up to 30,000.
And that's it for business for now. Join us again at midday for more business updates. Joy News Desk continues. My name is Emmanuel Abuajiri Afe.